Okay, so there is a reason behind why this live session. Basically, I know that many of you are actually following the daily news highlights. Okay, so there were certain questions which were raised because of the daily news highlights. Some students were asking, like, okay, this is not an elaborate one, so we are not going into the deeper aspects of a particular news. So I'll let me tell you what is the reason behind it. So if I'm going into the details of it, you won't be able to get a chance to go into the details of that news. That is the first aspect. So that is the reason why when we are actually delivering the lecture, okay, delivering the session for the news highlights, we are clearly saying that which are the important areas that you need to focus on. Okay, which are the important areas that you need to research on. Okay, these points are highlighted in our sessions. So that is the reason why we are taking the daily news highlights in that manner. We are not going into the details. The first thing that we are actually trying to do is to help you identify the important news for studies. Okay, for a civil service aspirant, all news are not important because we are having more than 100 news in a Hindu newspaper, right? So all those news are not required for you as a civil service aspirant. So what are the important news which will be helpful for you in your examination? So that is the first aspect we are actually helping you there. And then some aspects of that news will be covered, and based on that news, what are the important topics that you need to focus based on the syllabus. We have a static syllabus for a subject, right? So based on that static syllabus, what are the important topics that you need to focus on? So these are the points we are highlighting in the session. So we are not going into the details of a particular news. We are not giving you in-depth analysis regarding a particular news. The only objective is this only, right? Identifying the news and giving you idea about what are the important concepts that you need to understand from that particular news. Okay, so I hope it is clear. So from now onwards, when you're actually reading the newspaper, when you're actually listening to the highlights, please make sure that you go and check those additional information also. Whatever we are mentioning in the videos, those additional details, please do go and check. And one crucial point about newspaper highlights is you have to go and check the location. Okay, always keep an atlas with you. Okay, atlas is very important. So whenever we are discussing about a particular state, whenever discussing about an international problem, so the border problems or South China Sea, or some important sites or some disasters which happened in our country, always keep an atlas with you so that you can check where that particular place is coming. The location of that place is very important. If you understand the location of that place, no, the learning will be much more easier for you. So this is the reason why we are actually taking the session in that way. Okay, so that is one aspect I would like to share. The second aspect is regarding the foundation required for you as a civil service aspirant. The first foundation, I've already mentioned it in various classes, that it is the NCRT. Okay, the NCRT textbooks from class 6 to class 12 is the foundation, and the other foundation is the newspaper. Because in the newspaper only, you will be able to see all the general studies subjects together. Okay, so now you are confused, no? So what I am trying to say is, if you look at a news, you can see articles which are connected with history, geography, politics, economics, international relations, internal security, art and culture, society, disaster management. On all these subjects, you will be able to get at least one or two articles in the newspaper. So that is why I'm saying it is one of the document that helps you to understand the syllabus, to understand the concepts in an easy manner. So please don't skip the newspaper, and please don't rely only on the monthly magazine. If you are relying only on monthly magazine, there is a problem associated with it, because you are only reading it for one time. Okay, you may read it for one time, and you need to by heart that also. If you want to know that information, if you want to retain that information, you need to by heart it. But when you're reading the newspaper every day with some updates, you're actually going through it again and again. So a proper revision is happening when you are reading every day's newspaper. Okay, so newspaper reading is very important, because that will improve your understanding. You'll be able to comprehend it in a better manner. So you read the newspaper every day, and as a revision towards the end, I mean, you can actually follow monthly magazine. So these are the important updates I would like to share with you in this live. So I hope this is useful for you. So please do follow the daily news highlights that we are actually posting every day. And if you have not yet subscribed the channel, please do subscribe the channel also. And please download the IPM IAS application, because there are a lot of courses available in IPM IAS. Subject specific courses are there, and apart from that, you have PCM sessions or PCM courses, that is prelims cum mains courses, available for 2025 and 2026. So those who would like to write the 2026 examination, you can join now itself. And in this video also, in almost all the videos, you will be able to see a link to our scholarship test. So please do take the scholarship test. If you are getting really good marks in the scholarship test, no, you will get the course at a highly affordable price, at a highly affordable price. So please do take the scholarship test, which is there in the description. So thank you so much. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you.